So there is a community question going around as we speak, started by Mr. Monkeyspaz500 in regards to who knows you YouTube. I think that's the title of it. Obviously a link will be in the description. Now this is a strange one for me, because ever since I started YouTube I've been a little bit embarrassed, not in a bad way, not in a kind of like a shy girly kind of way, just I'm a 40-year-old man and I'm talking to my phone to internet people. Now way back when the internet became accessible to everybody, it was kind of not frowned upon, but kind of geeky to have, you know, to go into chat rooms and chat to people, and that was kind of, I don't know, not really a done thing. Well, when it was new anyway, when the internet was new, or when chat rooms was new. So I guess that kind of stigma still sticks in my mind. It's changed over the years dramatically. I mean, when I stopped giving a fuck about what people think, which amazingly so is fairly recently, I'm talking like in the last sort of year or so, most of my extremely good friends now, apart from 3, I'd say, I've been quite lucky with friends in the past, most of them are people that I met through YouTube. So my perception of YouTube has changed dramatically. It's no longer something to be shied away from. This is obviously my views, and I'm not saying this is factual or anything like that, but my views are, it's nothing that I shy away from no more, but I used to. That's kind of what my point is. Now, who knows our YouTube? My family know our YouTube. My sisters are subscribed to me, whether they watch it or not, I really don't know. My mum knows our YouTube, but I don't think she's ever seen one of my videos. Don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Mum. 3 of my very good friends know. I don't go like Monkeyspaz and Dave's Lawn Boys Post has done a response to this as well. I don't sort of go around shouting that I've got a YouTube channel, because there's only a certain amount of people that will get it. Yeah, well, saying a certain amount of people, some people still think it's like a nerdy thing to be doing, and you know, obviously I wouldn't want to go and tell them and have them give me shit about it, or you know, joke and sort of like take the piss basically, because obviously trolls exist, and trolls don't bother me in the slightest, unless you're talking about personal reason, you know, like what I'm going through at the moment. If I had a little troll say something, you know, derogatory towards my situation, I would still think of that as a troll comment, and it wouldn't bother me to the extent, even though I would very much like to hit that troll hard. So I guess where my worry is that if I got trolled in the real world, it wouldn't just be banter, it wouldn't just be, oh well, whatever, keyboard warrior. It would be somebody physical, and that somebody physical would certainly get a physical response, which again, it is petty, it's pathetic, it's not right. Come on mate, hurry up. It's not right, but it's the way I work, it's the way I operate. Somebody pisses me off in real life, I respond in kind. Obviously as the years gone on, I've learned to sort of control tempers to a minimum, but it does happen. I would worry very much that if somebody started taking the piss and saying, oh, you're into retro games, I would be very tempted to shove a retro game up their arse in the politest way possible. So yeah, that's my main worry. I kind of stopped worrying about what people think about me YouTubing when I told my kids, Maddie and Leon, and they said to me, something that will stick with me for the rest of my life, or the rest of this question anyway. They find it quite cool that their dad has a YouTube channel, which got me thinking, this is just our age. The only way we kind of like initially think, oh shit, it's a bit embarrassing having a YouTube channel and so on and so forth, is because we didn't grow up in this era. The internet was a brand new thing. This goes back to my chat rooms and things. The internet for us, well, for me, I'm 40 years old. The internet for us was kind of new. No, it is very new. I mean, obviously, sort of like 20 years ago, the internet wasn't accessible. So we grew up, going out, playing football, playing 40-48, is it called 40-48? Tag, whatever that's called. So that's kind of like where our generation came from. Now, my dad, he had a train collection, which, looking back on it, oh my God, like, a grown man of my age, probably younger, having a train set. Now, that was what he was brought up on. That was his thing. Whereas like our thing was going out and sort of like having a laugh, and that was cool because, hey, you're mingling, you're chatting to your mates, and you're playing with your mates and what have you. Now, that's just a natural progression, I find, with the internet. We're still playing with our mates. We're still sort of like enjoying sort of banter and friendships, but just for a different medium. Now, obviously, when we get a bit older, our lives change. We get married and sort of like, you party different ways. But the internet keeps that friendship alive. With the games, certainly, it's like, we just play what we used to play when we were kids. With the Mega Drive and Master System, so on and so forth. That is our generation. Now, whether that's geeky or not, that's what our generation is. The next generation might be completely different. When I say next generation, I'm probably talking about the next generation after my kids. They might well go back to, going out and sort of playing football in a local park or whatever. Not that they don't already, but, well, I don't know. There's a stigma with that people just sit on their ass and play inside, play on the computers and never go out, which I guess isn't necessarily a healthy thing. But if you can balance that with some kind of exercise, and this is personal training with Gashead Steve. So yeah, my point is, right, is who knows our YouTube? Pretty much anybody who wants to. I'm pretty sure I've posted on my personal Facebook my link to certainly my Comic Con videos, and I've posted those on my link. And if anybody's clicked on those, if anybody cares enough to click on those, friends that don't know I've got a YouTube channel, they find out that I've got a YouTube channel, then good on them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and if they start taking the piss, then they start taking the piss. Now, I can take banter. I can take a lot of banter. But I know the difference between banter and taking the piss. So the moment people take the piss is the moment they stop becoming friends. But banter's fine. Banter's absolutely fine. So yeah, that's my community question on Monkeyspaz500. I watched Dave's Lawn Boys post. I got noticed in Sainsbury's once. That was quite embarrassing. From a young girl as well. Even stranger, I think, a young girl being into retro games. Maybe she was into me. She's only human, I guess. So yeah, community question from Monkeyspaz500. A link is in the description below.